in 1995, because that's when the game was invented. In 1995, it hit the shelves for sale. Now I want to take you through some of the pertinent cards to discuss them, demonstrating how completely and thoroughly that they actually can accurately tell of the Illuminati plan to produce the Antichrist through societal disasters, wars, religious strife, and renouncing a religious faith, plus weather control and weather warfare. You will absolutely be astounded at these incredible playing cards. Are just so mind-blowing. You will undoubtedly say to yourself, as I go through some of these cards, I didn't know that that event was planned by the Illuminati. Remember the fact that Steve Jackson, the inventor, SJ Games, included them in this card deck, and it means he knew these events were planned by the Illuminati for the express purpose of tearing down the old society so the New World Order could be established with its final king, the Antichrist. Here's some events that have already occurred that are recorded on the cards in this game and of course the object of the game is to rule the world, the Illuminati New World Order card game. You can team up with buddies and work in unison, and then you can turn on him. It's quite a card game. There's one called Computer Virus. The bottom of this playing card reads, all the data. It's lost. Lost. Pick one of your enemies to suffer your wrath. Play this card at any time in the game, and it requires an action by your Illuminati or by computer groups with a total power of 3 or more, which is kind of potent. Can you imagine computer viruses were planned by the Illuminati? Well, sure, so that you would download their spyware that they want you to have on your computer, which is sold or given you under the guise of protecting you from malware. So what you're actually doing is opening up your box by downloading something you think is going to protect you. Now, Microsoft does patches all the time, too, and it's another similar situation where if you just click on updates, update now, who knows how many back doors you're loading onto your computer to watch every single keystroke that you do, every single website that you go to, every single website, plus how long you spent there. It can get a very good reading of who you are. This is also true with Facebook. It's also true with the new one, Twitter. You can find out exactly what that person thinks because they're putting down their thoughts every second, every moment they're on that. So you can imagine if someone has privy to all of this information, which they do. Can you imagine the kind of a personal profile that they can build on you, a dossier that they can build on you? Now you ask yourself, why would they want all of that information about me? Well, you see, we have to get rid of about 4 billion people on the planet. There are going to be undesirables. And it's going to be the person who makes them undesirable by the way they think. So if they understand that you're not compatible with the new system, you're going to be targeted to be one of the ones to be eliminated. That's why the personality profile is needed. That's why computer viruses are so important to the Illuminati. One card in the Illuminati New World Order card game. I'll go through some more in a moment. This is AM 640 Spaceman. Coming back with more in a moment.
Extreme radio for extreme times. This is A View from Space with the Spaceman on AM 640.
I'm the guy that calls space. It's View from Space on AM 640. You can email me about a couple of spots. I have two addresses, spaceman at 640toronto.com is one and space at 640toronto.com is the other. I'm going through some cards in a card game, what's called the Illuminati New World Order card game. Invented in 1990, hit the bookshelves in 1995, SJ Games is the company that put the game out. SJ stands for Steve Jackson, the founder, whom I believe is Illuminati connected, since he put 3 cards in this deck that actually describe the events of 9/11. The Pentagon attack was in there, and hitting the towers, in the cards, a clear 11 years before the actual event happened. Another card, the computer virus card, I was just talking about, that can be played. The Illuminati want you to believe that truly free mediums of global communication, like the internet, are still available to us. They're not. But what a better way to gain such invasive tracking control than to use the viruses to get you to download protective software that is really spying on you. It's not a free medium. The internet never was. It's one of those illusions the Illuminati creates to make you think that that is the case. A truly free medium. It's not. I'm not talking monetary. I'm talking about saying what you want. As the internet is censored heavily in China, it's also censored here in various other ways. The Illuminati is the driving force behind computer viruses, and behind computers for that matter. Viruses have been let loose on the public. How many? You'd be surprised. Ever since Brain, the very first computer virus, was created in 1986, the antivirus researcher who discovers a new worm, or virus, is generally given the honor of naming it. There's probably about 165,000 viruses more, and maybe a lot more than that. Well, those are some of the ones that we know. Those intrepid researchers are still managing to come up with new monikers for malicious software. The FBI have arrested poor, hapless computer hackers, accusing them of being the masterminds of these sophisticated viruses. But when you hear about the sentences and the damage that they do, it's sort of like our justice system here in Canada. There's just no satisfaction. House arrest at best for any of these hackers that have caused so much, or blamed for the cause, because they're not really the ones that are coming up with these. If you believe the 16-year-old sat down and made an incredible virus called Blaster or Chernobyl or Hybris or Goner or Slapper or Slammer, no, not happening. This is Illuminati high brain power. They're not using kids to put these incredible viruses and worms out there.